creating your own strategy. I think this is a vital part of anyone's success in the markets, because I truly believe every trader and every person in the markets has what it takes to become profitable, but more importantly, stay profitable over a long period of time. However, everyone is chasing this Holy Grail strategy. Why not create your own? You might take technical elements from one person, you might trade ICT concepts, you might trade smart money, you might trade fundamentals, but the truth is, when it comes to the money and the numbers on the screen, can you consistently make money in the market over a long period of time? And I think this is where everyone's focus should be, whether you're a completely new trader or you're an existing trader already in the markets for several years. In this video, I'm going to cover what, in my opinion, should be the foundation of any strategy. I'm going to go into more videos on creating your strategy in due course. This is the first video. And in my opinion, the first video of anyone's strategy should be your risk. Your risk is your foundation. This is the foundation phase of creating a strategy. If you do not have your risk management right, you can have the best trading strategy under the sun. It is simply not going to work over a long enough period of time. If you're in the markets and if you're still watching this right now, I'm sure you're pretty serious. You actually want to make money from trading. Trading is not just a passion project for you. And the truth is, if you want to, and if you see yourself trading in 5, 10, 15 years time from today, you want to then ask yourself, how can I still be in the markets? That's a tough question. Not just throw money in for the sake of it and have a go and punt a funded challenge. Because the truth is, 5 years ago, funding challenges just started. Do we know if they're going to be here in 5 years? We don't know, right? Is there going to be some sort of regulatory action because hundreds of millions of dollars has flown into prop firms away from your regular traditional brokerage? So is the model going to shift? Is funding and prop firms, evaluation firms going to be the future? We don't know. That doesn't matter. That's not your concern. Your concern right now should be building a profitable system, something that can withstand the course of time. Because the truth is, you can be trying to trade ICT concepts. It might work for trader A. It might not work for trader B, because trader B revenge trades and gives all their money back and ends up with nothing. So your foundation phase, your risk management, should be broken up into sample sets of 10, 20, or 30 trades. What does this mean? Each tranche of trades, in my opinion, it's 10. I like 10. I think 10 is enough for me to go into the market and extract the profit from those 10 trades, right? With the way that I trade. And what does that mean? That means if you're risking, let's say 5%, right? If you're risking 5%, you want to tell yourself, fine, in how many trades am I comfortable with losing that 5%? Is it in 5 trades? Are you going to risk 1% per trade? Is it in 10 trades where you're going to risk 0.5% per trade over the course of 10 trades? Your mission, and if you're still listening to this, I want you to take this seriously. Your mission at the end of 10 trades is to end with a profit. Be that £1, be that £10, it does not matter. Your mission is to end that tranche in a profit. Why? You're trying to create a system which out of 10 trades ensures that you're profitable. So what does that mean? Still follow whatever you want technically. Follow your fundamentals. Follow whatever you want. Close your eyes and flip a coin. It does not matter what you look for on the charts. What matters is this foundation. Can you, in 10 trades, make a profit? Or 20 trades, if you want to give yourself more breathing room. And all you're doing is you're taking your risk those risk parameters that you have, and you're breaking it up in those tranches. So if you're trading on a funded challenge and you have 10% max drawdown, is that in 10 trades? Is that in 20 trades? Is that in 30 trades? Then you got to look at your frequency. How often are you trading? What are you looking for? Are you trading 5 times a day? Are you trading 5 times a week? Are you trading 5 times a month? Then you're going to have some sort of scope of how long those 10 or 20 trades are actually going to last you. So let me circle back to point number 1. Create sample sets of your risk parameters. So if you want to risk 5% or 10%, break that up into how many trades you feel is comfortable. I'd recommend starting at 10 or 20. If still you've not made any money, give yourself more time in the market. Give yourself more time in the market. Markets are not going anywhere. One of the worst things you can do and think is that the market is disappearing and you have to make your money now, because guess what? The markets were here before you. They're going to be here after you. After you've blown up all your money, the markets are still going to be there. So create these systems, put these systems in place now, which will ensure that you're actually around when the good trades come. On a Charlie Munger, best quote I've ever heard, there's 3 things that'll make a man go broke: liquor, ladies, and leverage. In terms of trading, right? Leverage can really destroy you and destroy a person when you're not thinking about the future. Think about the future. That's all I'm asking you. If you can sustain a profit out of 10 trades, don't get happy. Don't get carried away. Don't go risk all of that again. Withdraw those profits. Pull those profits back. Right? Give yourself another 10 trades. And the truth is, that's trading. Trading is taking it one trade at a time. But if you feel that's too much pressure for you, all you simply do is take that risk that you wanted to risk, break it up in 10 trades, even if you want to just start with 1%. So if you're on your funded account, and I know this is going to be completely slow and boring and against all other advice you may hear, but what this is doing is building longevity. Might be slow in the beginning, but you can obviously scale. Let's say you want to risk 1%. Break the risk up. No one's forcing you to risk 2% per trade, right? Because you're quickly trying to pass a funded challenge. Look, if you can afford it and you have your strategy locked down, risk as much as you want. I'm not here to tell you to not risk, right? Because there are people that treat the challenge phase as just a quick little punt, throw the trade on, quickly pass it, and then they trade slower on the live stage. That's fine. If that's working for you, not a problem. But I've seen hundreds of people. My Instagram DMs are full of people in debt because they keep buying funded challenges to try and prove this point that magically they can make all their money. If you do not have a profitable system in place, if you cannot trade a tranche of 10 or 20 trades and actually make money from it, there's no point buying a challenge, Just trade it on a demo if you have to. Trade it on a demo for 10 or 20 trades, have proof of concept, then put some skin in the game, buy a funded challenge. Not a problem. I have no problem with that. But what I don't want to see people doing is throwing every single last penny that they have into this system that's clearly not profitable yet, because there's just no point, right? There's just no point. So to summarize this video, this is the foundation phase of creating your own strategy. I'm going to get into more videos on this topic further down the line, but completely raw rant about breaking your trading risk up into tranches. If you want to risk 1% in 10 trades, fine, do it. 0.1% risk per trade. If that's what you have to do to actually become a profitable trader and sustain long-term, do it. Right, do it. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a thumbs up on the video, drop in the comments any questions that you may have, and I'll personally get back to you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.